Good afternoon, everyone. This is going to be a little fun, maybe entertaining and interesting. I got to thank my longtime friend Sarah Tennessee for sending this article to me, alias, of course. But anyway, this one comes from squawk.com, and it's SQAUK. Interesting name, I guess it's Squawk or whatever. But anyway, I just shared the article to the community page, and there's an accompanying video. And it's interesting timing because most people know, that tonight is the dog and pony show, circus, clown show, whatever you want to call it, debate with all the ridiculous rules, and it's not in front of a live audience, and they have this much time for this and this much time for a rebuttal, and so forth and so on and on it goes, right? They're probably going to jack up the dude that's currently sitting in the chair with all kinds of performance-enhancing drugs, most likely, like they did before the State of the Union. I mean, because think about it, man. Gotta have fun with this stuff because it's just crazy. It's bizarre. It's living in the Twilight Zone, the Matrix, whatever, okay? But think about this. The same dude or person, whatever, that we see shuffling around like an old grandpa in his slippers, that has to be directed and guided, just off a stage, on a stage, or away from whatever is happening to go along back with the world leaders and the other clowns and clones and whatever else, right? The doppelgangers and lookalikes and everything else, right? This same dude, right? If people watched the State of the Union or saw the lowlights or whatever, that dude was jacked up on something, okay? Because there's no way that same person, either that they're just a really good actor or whatever, I don't know. But the same person that we're seeing out in public that, acts like or maybe is a demented old grandpa or whatever, or great grandpa or what have you, cannot be the same guy that's like the angry old grandpa that's up on stage, just fuming. And that's probably what people will see tonight. All of a sudden this very coherent, somewhat intelligent, elderly senior citizen is probably going to do really well, most likely, because they're probably going to jack him up on something. Even if it is an older actor or whatever, they're probably going to give him some performance-enhancing drugs or whatever. So I thought it was funny that the contender wanted a drug test done before the debate. I mean, this stuff is hilarious. I mean, it's not supposed to be funny, but come on. I mean, we're supposed to take this stuff seriously? I mean, really? So anyway, this article is basically talking about what I've suspected, and I'm sure a lot of people suspected for a long time. I mean, a long time, okay? That the dude that's in the chair, okay, is not the same senator from Delaware that was like senator for 40 years or whatever the case is. It's not the same guy. It can't be. It defies logic, all right? So I'm calling this Ethan Hunt, right? Because I'm a big fan of the Mission Impossible movies. I didn't watch the show so much. That was before my time. But I probably caught it in syndication at times. But the Mission Impossible movies starring Tom Cruise been around for a long, long time. The first one came out in like 96. So they have made a lot of these movies, right? And some of them are better than others. The third one's actually my favorite. I like that one and Fallout. But anyway, the main character, Ethan Hunt, played by Tom Cruise, this guy is a master of disguise, right? And not only can he disguise in the movies. If you've ever seen the movies, you know what I'm talking about. If not, check out one of the movies. Like I said, I think the third one's the best. But anyway, they are able to create a mask, that looks exactly like the person he's trying to impersonate. Plus that they put like this tab over the larynx, over the voice box, where they can actually make him sound like the person he's trying to impersonate. And he looks exactly like this person. And also, if height is an issue or whatever, they don't show this, but you just, kind of assume they put him in elevator boots or, taller shoes or whatever the case may be. The bottom line is they can make him, the character of Ethan Hunt in Mission Impossible, look like and sound like anybody. Okay? So my question is, have we been Ethan Hunted? Okay? We've obviously been duped, right, for a long, long time in this nation, right? But I find it very interesting because I don't plan to watch the thing. I don't really care. But I'm kind of interested to see what kind of person or thing or whatever, clone or doppelganger or lookalike, are we going to see up on that stage tonight? I find it intriguing and disturbing and just crazy at the same time. And it's like my friend Ben Faircloth says, and maybe other people as well. And I totally agree, because people have contacted me and asked me about this and sent me things or whatever. I'm a political atheist. I don't trust any of these people. Cursed is the man who trusts his man. I don't trust any of them. I don't believe in any of them. I've seen enough evidence over the last 8+ years to come to the conclusion that they're all bought and paid for. They are all clowns. They are all in it for themselves. They are all, globalist, elitist. I think we've been duped. I think they're great actors. And I don't believe in any of them. I don't trust any of them. I said, I am a political atheist. I do not care. But I do find it interesting because these are the kind of things that divide people, unfortunately, cause people to lose their minds, go crazy, make families and friends and everybody else hate each other and divide people, cause whatever kind of conflict and discord and dissent. That's why I care, because it's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid that on I-40, where I travel to sometimes, where I see this huge Trump super mega store, with this unbelievably huge billboard, with him giving the thumbs up, in his suit with a big smile or whatever. I mean, it's asinine. And then and I see this, and then I see where they have these little tents set up on the side of the road or whatever, outside of other businesses, selling flags with 45's face on them, and Take America Back and everything. And I'm just like, man, this is insanity. This is crazy. This is crazy. But you don't see anything about repent, come back to Jesus, return to the Lord. Our time is short. We're on borrowed time. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Come to Jesus while you still can. Nope. You don't see any vendors like that. You don't see any stores like that. But you see this craziness constantly. So anyway, I think we've been Ethan Hunted, folks. Honestly, they put those movies out for years, since 1996, And like I said, the third one, that's the one that really gets my attention the most, because he actually has to, wear the mask to make people believe that he's actually an arms dealer, a terrorist. But he also has to sound like the guy too, not just look like him, but sound like him. And like I said, there's like this tab they put over the voice box, the larynx, where, he just has to say something, and then, with the Luther and Benji in the background there, the tech gurus or whatever, they're able to do a voice characterization and match the voice to whatever they want to match it to. They always tell us in the movies and TV, folks. They have for years, and they continue to. Anyway, I'm going to get going. Hope you all have a great, blessed day. And I just thought this was kind of interesting. Thank you once again for the article, Sarah, Tennessee, and bringing that to my attention, because it just reminded me about a lot of stuff I've known about for many years and researched and studied myself, that we've been duped. We've been Ethan Hunted. All right, y'all take care. Bye.